Oh yeah, I've had a couple people ask, did you get laid for being famous?
Actually, well, there was that one time, actually, Jeff, you were there. Well, I mean, you weren't there.
I was still watching. No, just kidding.
Jeff doesn't like it when I talk about us. Don't drop the microphone on. There was that instance in Brimfield. I played at a nerd convention.
Con on the Cob.
Con on the Cob, yeah. Which I never contacted those people again because I was there for 3 days. I played 2 shows. Second show I played was terrible. Then I just got shit-faced drunk and kind of made an ass out of myself after that. I might have pissed off some people. But yeah, not even she, the guy who was putting on the event came up to me at the end of the night, asked if I had a girlfriend, to which I responded that I'm not really that kind of a girl, buddy. I'm not really into dudes. But he said, no, for this chick, this friend of mine. I, oh, okay. That she was interested. It was at a hotel. She had a room. All right. This is all right in front of Finney, who seemed a little bit awkward while this was going down. So we ended up, the 3 of us went to Sheetz. I got some food. Finney took off. Then, you can imagine what happened from there. Actually, that being said, I did come down with massive diarrhea later that night, resulting in me spending a decent amount of time sitting on the toilet watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force on my laptop. And I even had an instance, I can give you sort of a semi-visual example. Imagine, as you have massive diarrhea, post-coital massive diarrhea, and you're going to sit down on the toilet, hopefully, you're praying to God she's asleep. You sit down on the toilet, and as you're coming down, it releases, right? So you're, as you sit, and as you go, oh, so good, to do my business here. Do your business. After a while, you get up. What? Only to discover, all along the back of the toilet, that you had just launched your digestive extract all along. So yeah, that was a fun experience with that.
So what did you clean it up, or did you just kind of take off? Left her with it?
I cleaned it up. Yeah.
Was she sleeping?
Presumably, yes. I didn't hear any comments or laughter or sounds of horror or vomiting or anything coming from the main room.
Oh dear.
Yeah, fortunately there, like I said, I had my laptop and a Wi-Fi connection, so I was watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force, several episodes in fact, while I was on the toilet.
Must have been Sheetz, huh?
Yeah, maybe. Now that you say that, I guess, yeah. Yeah, because even right as we were approaching the end of it, I thought, this isn't good. Something's about to happen here. So, yeah, that was really the only time that anything like that ever really occurred.
So, I heard from an earlier conversation, you were in Barcelona, hitting it big time at the Los Oxcars.
Right.
And then I heard you had like a girl trouble down there or something?
Well, there was, it was kind of weird. It was my best day and my worst day combined into one. It was a very, very emotional roller coaster kind of thing. Because that was the night of the main event. The Oxcars. I went on stage at my show. Crazy acts. But, so, it's just like this emotional high, this big event, I'm running on endorphins, everything's going great. And then at the end of the night, well, all through the whole day of planning, there was this girl, Leela, I think her name was, one of the performers there. Really cute girl I was talking to. We ended up taking a walk in the rain. It's Barcelona, so if the weather is even, 60 degrees, everyone's wearing parkas and everyone's shivering. I'm from Northeast Ohio. I'm loving it. Walking around in the rain. And she's just amazed that I can do this. But, so we're just hanging out, walking around. And I'm thinking, all right, I'm getting a little bit of a vibe off this chick. Maybe this could go somewhere. And, at the end of the night, come up, I'm thinking, maybe I got a shot here. And I realized that she was talking to a couple of the other performers these two British guys who were very cool in their own right. But I'm not a very competitive person, so in a situation like that, you have a female and other prospective mates right there. I just tend to back away from it. Like, oh, well, I was kind of looking forward to this all day, and that's not going to happen. All right. And then I realized that there was another guy who I think was actually her boyfriend, who was there while she's flirting with these two British guys. So like, oh, okay, she's a big tease. Still cool though. So, I was kind of downtrodden about that, but then I was talking to these two British guys, and they were talking about maybe hanging out after the show, and, partying for a while. I was like, yeah, that's cool. And then while I'm talking to them, the people putting on the ox cars who, let me stay at their headquarters for a week. They flew me out there. They didn't really make any money off the deal, but they paid for the whole thing. And I'd help them haul stuff in and set things up. They were saying, hey, Brent, can you help us haul some stuff out to the car? Unload everything. It's like, oh, I'm not feeling so great. I've had a lot to drink, and, and this is when I'm thinking I might have a shot with this girl. It's like, I think I'm just going to go back to my hotel room. But in fact, I was planning on going with this girl, which then fell apart. I thought, all right, I'll hang out with these two British guys who were staying at the same hotel as I was. Okay, cool. So I walk back with them, and they get off the elevator. Like, all right, Brent, we'll see you later. I'm like, oh, okay, guys, bye. And they leave, and I'm all by myself. I go back to my hotel room, and I'd been riding this emotional peak this whole time, and then there I was all by myself. Wasn't getting laid, wasn't hanging out with these British guys. Just turned my back on my friends. So I just kind of just crashed right there and broke down and just started weeping, just sobbing uncontrollably in my room, which was very tiny, which is, you'll see in the footage how small this place was. Yeah, it was weird. I had one of the greatest moments of my life followed by one of the worst, just right back to back. Plus being in a foreign country, not speaking the language. Fortunately, most of the people in Barcelona at least seem to speak English. Yeah, it was a very surreal, intense experience. So I would say possibly my best and worst day, all the same day.